Yeah, you remote you were knocked right, and the timing was such that right. I mean, everything would indicate we're on the same page. I made a video before where I was talking about what was going on in Keene, New Hampshire. Your narrator, because of the way we're doing this, like I don't necessarily know what's on the other end of anything. I never I never talk about anything like here's something people should know about or something, or because in other words, like I don't actually. We're doing this is I don't actually know like who's actually seeing all of these channels and everything. Um, but with the video we made about what's happening in New Hampshire, like I was saying something else in it too that's not used that's about our thing and like sort of poison the video. Like that video is not really just about Keene, New Hampshire. So I just thought I mentioned it again, just in case like we would want to load such a thing. There's a lot of political movements in the country right now, but like that one's particularly interesting because it relates for a lot of reasons. Like one would hope there'd be more movements like that. Like not every movement is something where I'd say, but no. I mean, that's the kind of thing. Like if someone didn't know about it, that's like the kind of movement we'd like to see more of. I think, um, which is this. Like my friend who was, I had a friend who was, he was a police officer in New Hampshire, and he left the force like because he began to have like a kind of not just a moral objection but like a lot of guilt about the fact that like one of the routine things that happened was they would bust someone who was growing a marijuana plant or something. He like cops do, and he and put was responsible for putting people in jail for like it's against the law. You grow a big marijuana plant or to have a lot of marijuana on you, and he like couldn't. He simply couldn't do it anymore. Like it actually put him into like a depression that he realized how wrong he realized it was wrong in a way where like I don't know, but like as a police officer like it was he's an interesting guy like he just couldn't do that anymore, and since that's part of the job if you're a cop, like he stepped down from the force, he or left the force or whatever you call it, and began speaking like and because he had been a cop and like people really listened to him, and as a he would he spoke with a megaphone on like the sort of like on a courthouse steps at one point, and he became like a sort of spokesman for and had this firsthand experience, not because not it was an unusual figure like in such a movement, like he was speaking as someone who'd been a police officer and it said like what like I like that it's wrong, like it's wrong to and then people really like listen to him, and they're really this is a great clip of him where someone like shouts out, "Yo, Brody, you're my favorite cop." Like, I mean, he's really like he was really cool. What's going on? Okay, in Keene, New Hampshire, though, they're having they've been having a movement called the Free Keene movement, where I don't have the number. I should have looked it up. It's over like thousands of what are calling themselves liberty-minded people all moved to basically one place, which is called Keene, New Hampshire, like sort of took over the county or the town or whatever. I mean, in the sense of that many people in the same movement all like moved to one place. And they wanted this guy's my friend to run for sheriff, So they made him their sheriff. Oh, wait, I guess the startup disk is full. So maybe you don't want to hear about that. I just thought like I don't know. I really was enjoying watching this show. Actually, it's just that you knocked. I didn't even want to like stop watching the show. I guess I fucked up. I was just trying to be a participant because it came up about Keene, New Hampshire. I have no idea what's on the other end of this. Like I have no idea what's a prompt and what's a coincidence. Like I have no fucking idea what's going on. Like I was watching the show, but like I'd rather watch the show.